Hello, Roy Mithril here once again, getting back to the Legend of Zelda Minimalist run. So, as last we left things, we just got the first piece of the Triforce and the bow, but no arrows right now. You can't even select the bow without arrows. So, let's continue on. We have a decent number of rupees, but we need more. More bombs are always nice, too. I know there's supposed to be some way to influence what drops, but I'm not sure exactly how. Also, the clock I just got there, it freezes all enemies on screen and makes you invincible. Quite handy. Though in some places it can make it to where certain enemies don't show up anymore, like I don't think Zola will show up while the clock is in effect. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, there's what I'm after. It's time to get more rupees. Well, after we deal with these guys, anyway. Right about here. Yes, it's a secret to everybody. You'll find the occasional moblin that for some reason or another is happy to fork over some rupees. Just be careful looking for them, because you can find the opposite as well. Old men who are cranky and expect you to pay for the door repair. Come on, there we go. So I have enough rupees now that I can buy at least one of the major items that I do need to buy. And I'm going to be going for the more important one. Here we have some moblins that actually want to attack. They're a bit more durable than most of the enemies we've seen so far. At least overworld enemies. The arrows they fire can be reflected with the normal shield, so as long as you're careful, they're not too much to have to worry about. Be careful in rooms like this that they don't just decide to spawn an enemy right on top of you. I've had it happen quite a few times. Not pleasant. The trick is just finding where I need to go here. Yeah, you have a maximum of 8 bombs. That can be upgraded in certain locations, but of course, I don't think I'm allowed to do that. Down here, maybe? Yeah, I think I'm closing in on it. A little bit of screen slowdown there. Buy something, will ya? Yes, we'll buy the rather pricey arrows. Unlike other Zelda games, you don't have a separate counter for arrows. It's actually 1 rupee per arrow, so the 80 rupee down payment is more like just for the privilege of using them. I suppose the good news is, as long as you have rupees, you have ammo. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to those so I don't accidentally waste bombs. The nice thing is the arrows are a little bit stronger. Just try not to miss with them so you're not wasting cash. But it can be good if you're... Wow, really? Clock on the last enemy. Of course. But it can be good if you're lacking a few hearts and thus don't have the sword beam, if you need to get something on the other side of the room. Plus, it's important for certain enemy types. Speaking of enemy types, we have something new here. The Armos. Once you touch the statue, it comes to life. Some are faster than others. A lot of times Armos Knights will actually hide passages underneath their bodies, so you have to move them in order to get through. They're fairly durable and they hurt a lot. You also have to be careful about what side you awaken them from. Awakening them from the bottom side, not a good idea. You'll usually get immediately hit by them. But that's how they work. Anyway, with that, we've found the second dungeon. So, a quick refreshing pause, and back to conquer it. Back in a moment. Alright, time to continue on with dungeon number 2, the Moon. So here we have a new enemy type, Rope. They're not too powerful. Basically all they do is if they get in a direct line with you, they'll speed toward you immediately. It works against them sometimes. And we have a key. There's locked doors all over this dungeon, but I want to conserve keys as much as I can. I've been told I don't have to worry about it too much, but not having the magic key, I want to be certain. So we're going to be a bit careful about how we move around this place. Another thing worth noting is that the only special item in this dungeon is the Magic Boomerang, so we're not allowed to take that one. Okay, going to forego that locked door. There are ways of getting around without using it. Sometimes you can find a boss enemy that controls all the other enemies in the room. Take it out, you take out everything in the room. I'm not sure if there's really a way to tell, though. Okay, so we're able to get over here. I want to say this is the Magic Boomerang room, in fact. Stop parading right in front of the door, please. Fine, I'll just tank the hit. The stone statues are rather problematic. If you have the magic shield, you can reflect their shots, but without it, yeah, that's a problem. I want that heart, just to stop the beeping, please. Okay, yeah, we're not allowed to take that. The actual reason we came in here, though, is that. Yes, you can use bombs to get around. The only problem is, unlike later Zelda games, you can't, use your sword on walls to tell where you can bomb. You just have to have faith and experiment. Or know in advance. That works too. Basically, you can use bombs through all of these passages on this side to save a lot of keys. I don't know why I keep going up there. It's not like I need to switch back to the sword. And I kind of need to keep the bombs active. So we have the map and the compass for this dungeon now. Avoiding the boomerang. Came dangerously close to just running right into it. A few replacement bombs. I think I actually kind of wasted that, though. Just get rid of the gels in here. And we get some rupees. Those are always nice. Dodongo dislikes smoke. Another classic line. It hints at another way of defeating the boss in this particular dungeon. One that can actually be a bit more cost-effective. If you can pull it off, anyway. But here we have a mid-boss, Moldrum. Not really too problematic. They don't really go out of their way to attack you or anything. But they're durable just because of how many segments each one has. Come on. Another key. Could some of you be so kind as to drop hearts, please? Thank you. And a clock. I will definitely take that, too. So we're almost out of here. Can hear the boss close by. And we're at full health. Let's try and keep it that way. Even some more bombs. I think they really want you to have them. Because the boss here is Dodongo. Now, you can just feed it bombs, certainly. I think that takes 2 bombs to actually kill it, but if you can get it to walk into the smoke from an exploding bomb, you can kill it in a different way. Oh, that didn't quite work out. Okay, fine, we'll just kill you that way. Basically, if you can get a Dodongo to walk into the smoke from an explosion, it stuns it. At that point, you can stab it, and I believe it always drops bombs. Great if they throw more than 1 Dodongo at you at a time. But either way, we've completed this dungeon. And now to claim our prize. The second piece of the Triforce. So let's just get this blue Octorok out of the way. Replenish our bombs, I won't argue with that. And that's where we're going to call it for now. The second dungeon is complete. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.